everyone, welcome back to an Uncommon Family channel. I am on my way, headed out right now to CVS. I'm going to get some supplies for the baby making process, so more to come on that. Stay tuned. I have a little helper with me and you'll meet him later. We'll just give a quick little whoop, there he is. So I'm back from CVS and picked up some supplies. Part of this process, we want to be as transparent and honest and genuine about our experience as possible. So part of this conversation is just to tell you about how we're going to go about conceiving this baby. So obviously we're going to be using Steven's sperm, not my brother's. I've had actually a couple people ask me that. Especially odd when it came from the fertility doctor, but I guess stranger things have happened. But our plan is to try some at-home methods, hence my trip to CVS earlier to get some supplies. So this is what I ended up with. I did end up getting the clear blue ovulation tests here so I can track my cycle and when the best time will be to go ahead and try here at home. And these were recommended by my fertility doctor, and I have friends that have used these as well. And then the other method what we're going to be doing is we are going to be using these soft cups here on the right hand side. I was originally looking for these at CVS, but they did not have them. So I picked up the Diva cup thinking that that might work as well, or instead of these soft cups. But I was texting a friend of mine here in the neighborhood who has gone through this process of being, receiving donor sperm, and they recommended that I do use the soft cups because they will insert and probably be closer to the cervix where the stuff needs to be in order to facilitate pregnancy. Definitely going to take one out of the package here and go through a practice run with some water just to make sure I can get it in there appropriately and sealed around the cervix. So in case you're curious, this is what the soft cup looks like. And again, never had used one of these things, so I was just testing it out. Put some water in there and you just give it a pinch. And I slid it on up in there, sealed around my cervix, walked around, didn't lose any water. So I think we're gonna be good to go. So I've been tracking my ovulation, checking for that LH surge, so I knew when the prime time was going to be to do the insemination. And I expected it yesterday or today. Generally, I think they recommend that you check in the mornings, which I've been doing. But fortunate enough, I have a couple different supplies I've been using that I've been able to check it a few times a day. So here are the products I have. I have this that my friend gave me. Let me get this out of the way. We don't need that right now. That's a pregnancy test for down the road that was extra because she's already pregnant. Woohoo! These are the ovulation test kit strips that she purchased, I believe on Amazon. And it's just this little stick here that you stick in the urine for like 3 seconds. And then I bought the other day these clear blue ovulation tests where you get the smiley face. So I've been using these in the morning and then these a couple times during the day, in the afternoon and in the evening. And this morning I got just the circle over here, and at lunchtime I got just the light line. You can see here, oops, it says if they're close in color at the top row there, because this is the ovulation, the 2 lines show the surge, a light line or no line, no surge, and then that's an invalid test there. So tonight when I took the test, I have my LH surge, where I didn't have that this morning at 8 in the morning or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So every girl, of course, wants to see the little smiley face test come true, and I did this test and it's still a circle. So I guess point being, these tests out there can have varying results. So I'm gonna go with it right now that I have the surge, and I'll test again in the morning with this one. Oh, the circle disappeared. Must be done. And tomorrow I would really expect to see that smiley face on there. If not, no big deal. I can definitely tell there are changes down yonder, so I think it's going to be time for the insemination soon. So as expected, I did get the smiley face this morning on the clear blue ovulation test strips.